Ah, well, mon nom s'appelle SK, original.
YouTubers, it's Melissa again, the M of the Emanation Bespoke Hairstyles, here to talk with you about Sisterlocks. This is a quick question and answer session, and I quickly wanted to talk about why sometimes you look at people's hair who have Sisterlocks and you feel like it's not full enough, or it looks like there's hair loss, evidence of traction alopecia on their hair, or there's not a fullness to it. From time to time, I get messages as well from everyone, people across the waters, YouTubers across the waters, great, asking about why their hair is thinning. Okay, it's hard for me, without touching your hair, to tell you exactly why. So this is me making a general kind of assumption. What I'm hoping is, from that information, you will recognize you in it, and you will think, oh, yeah, maybe that's why I'm suffering from hair loss. And there could be so many reasons, internal and external. So let's talk about the fact that how is your Sisterlocks installed? Now, if your Sisterlocks is installed too frequently, and what I mean about that is some people, their hair doesn't need to be retightened as quickly, like necessarily every 6 weeks, once your hair is locked. So you need to think about that. How often is your Sisterlocks being retightened? Also, are you retightening your Sisterlocks? So when I used to retighten my Sisterlocks for a year, I felt like, great, I'm in control and I'm going to do this. And actually, what I found was I began to slowly shift into a bad mood every time the alarm went off, and every 4 weeks I was tightening my hair. And I was doing it every 4 weeks because by the 6th week, I wanted to have finished doing my hair. This is not a good idea. You're disturbing your follicles and you're over pulling on your hair. If you are retightening your hair, try sometimes to leave it every 8 weeks. Try sometimes 6 weeks, 8 weeks. Maybe you do it 6 weeks and then the next time you do 8 weeks. If you're scared about it tangling and fusing together, why don't you oil your hair thoroughly, then wash your Sisterlocks, and then just separate them? Because that's what you're worried about. Sit down, be patient, and separate them. It's worth the sacrifice because you're not pulling on your hair too much. And generally, are you eating well? Are you exercising? Are you oiling your scalp? Are you oiling your hair? I use natural oil frequently in my hair, and I also use a spritz bottle. Just like you would have extensions, you can just spritz away. Let me show you my newest spritz that I absolutely love. This is my newest spritz mix that I absolutely love. I'm back. TLC's, this is TLC's Grapefruit Hibiscus. This is a UK retailer. And as can you see, it's got grapefruit, hibiscus, and green tea. It's got no oils in it. So I literally, in the morning, just spritz and go. And it's just great. Love the smell. Or you can have your own mix. You know, water, a little bit of your favorite oil that you know works for you, and go. The most important thing is water. Our hair loves water. And once your hair's locked up, just enjoy spritzing your hair with water. And are you massaging your hair? Are you massaging your hair? Is that why there is the lack of density to your hair and you're suffering hair loss? Check out my video on massaging your hair regularly. Also, have you received the right locking pattern? If your hair you've not got the fullness to your hair, the locking pattern should not be a locking pattern that condenses your hair and makes your hair look quite static. There should be a movement to your hair. And sometimes it might be very difficult, but if your Sisterlocks is looking very, very bad and really straggly, sometimes it's best to start again. Yeah, sometimes it's just best to start again. So these are some of the reasons why. Make sure you're exercising, make sure your diet is right, and you're eating your greens, and you're eating your fruits and veg. Are you massaging your head? Have you got the right locking pattern into your hair? Are you pulling too much? Because pulling is a major issue with locks and Sisterlocks. If your hair is being over pulled, ease off. Don't be styling your hair in the same direction. You know, yes, I'll have my hair like this, but I've made sure that there is a looseness to it. Also, is your hair being tightened too tight to the scalp? Is there a little bit of space being left? With me, there's always a bit of space left with my hair, and I'm not tightening it that often. What I mean by that is it's like, okay, fine, it's every 6 weeks or 8 weeks, but there's always a bit of growth left. And when I tighten it the next 6 weeks, there'll still be that growth left. Get in touch if you feel that there are other questions you need answered about Sisterlocks. And I hope those tips help you enjoy your Sisterlocks better. If you haven't got the answer within this posting, inbox me and let's see whether we can find a solution. Thanks for watching this posting, YouTubers. Bye.
Ah, well, mon nom s'appelle SK, original.